Set in Brooklyn, summer 1988. Story of a promising young man on the verge of leaving his troubled neighborhood behind to attend college in the ATL. But he becomes entangled with a ruthless drug gang, a street bookie, and a young woman who claims to be carrying his child. His dream of escape hangs in the balance. This is The Falling Season. From playwright, storyteller, hip-hop icon, Masta Ace, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him. Masta Ace. What's going on, sir?
Appreciate it. You needed some music behind that.
You know what I mean? Yo, man, produce me a beat for that. Orchestrate me something.
I got some ideas.
I got some ideas. Yo, look, ladies and gentlemen, our friend Masta Ace representing Brooklyn, July 17th. That's this Thursday, 7 o'clock, the Green Room 42. That's 570 10th Avenue at the Yotel on the 4th floor. You can get your tickets at the Green Room 42. Just look it up. There's going to be a live stream. There's live stream tickets also. So you writing plays now, bro?
Yeah, I wrote this musical. Took me, well, counting right now, 8 years of writing it.
Wow.
It takes that long.
And walk us through, I mean, you know, writing is something you've been in love with for the longest.
Writing and storytelling is my passion.
That's your thing. But now in the basically doing albums is and rapping is somewhat like making a musical, especially the way you made albums. But like, why did this take 8 years?
I mean, because that's literally how long it takes. So the first 2 years, well, not the first. The first year was the theater company waiting on me. They were like, okay, you know, I said, I'm gonna write it. They were like, cool. So after roughly about the first year, they get back to me. They were like, so how's it going? I'm like, I got like 2 scenes. Like, cause I was writing when I felt like it. And then they were like, okay, the only way this is gonna get finished is if we put you with a dramaturg.
A drama what?
A dramaturg.
Well, I never heard that word before.
Me either.
Oh.
So a dramaturg is the person who basically keeps you on schedule with your writing. I met with her for once a week for 7 years. Over Zoom or over the telephone. And every time I met with her, I had to read her the new parts of the story that I wrote. And she would give me feedback on the story. And she understands, because she's a theater professor at Baruch College, and she's been in theater for a really long time. So she understands structure and how it's supposed to go. So she would give me feedback, help explain to me what the structure is supposed to be. And because I had those weekly meetings with her, I was forced to be accountable and write every single week. And that's how it really got done.
Got it. And so the impetus for the story is based on your own personal experience, or is this like your experience in Brooklyn growing up mixed with friends and just kind of like...
Yes.
The life.
It's a combination of my real life. You know, there's a mother and a grandmother character that's very specific to me. An uncle character. I had 2 uncles, but I just kind of like put both my uncles together and created this guy that's his uncle. So I do take parts of my life story and put it in the character, but the journey that he goes on and the roller coaster ride of his life is I didn't go through that. But
got it.
There's definitely aspects of what he went through that I also went through in my real life.
Now, Ebro, as I'm reading it, it's gonna be quite the night. It says it's filled with hip hop, R&B, jazz, soul, gospel, and even Afro Latin house. So the music in this is gonna be crazy. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I have three beat makers / producers who did the music for it. The lead guy is a guy named Kick Beats from LA. My album, The Falling Season, I have an album of the same title. He produced that entire album. So I knew that he was the perfect guy to kind of lay the groundwork for what the landscape of the whole entire show was going to be. All those really emotional kind of moments and opening number and all of that. So he was the main guy. And then I found this guy, Nasty, who actually worked with Joey Badass in that camp for a while. And he had a bunch of dope music that was sample free, but had that sample feel to it. And I use a lot of his music as the songs that the main character rapped over. And then my guy Malik, who's from Elizabeth, New Jersey, incredible producer, musician. He has all of this music because he does sessions where he brings in live band dudes and they just play a bunch of stuff. So he played me a couple things. I'm like, yo, I need that right there.
Right.
That's the one that sets that sets off the what they call the 10 o'clock number. That's the number like kind of like in Act 2 when maybe the audience is getting a little groggy. You throw that joint on and wakes the whole room up.
Right after the intermission, like in that midway point after the intermission.
Yep.
So
he gave me that joint.
The falling season, you can live stream this on Thursday also, but you got to get your tickets. Ace, with you being, starting your creative journey as rapping and creating beats and music in the hip hop space, now that you're in this theater space as well, and you're doing music, what has been the reception and the feel for you as somebody who's worked in the music business and now is in this theater business?
So what I will say is that the theater world, Broadway specifically, they're not so confident that hip hop can work in their space. So they're very skeptical about our stories. They don't know that we'll come out. That's what it boils down to.
Meaning the audience. The
audience. But the truth of the matter is, I wrote this musical because I wasn't a big fan of Broadway and musicals and that stuff. Like I've been to shows and stuff like that, but I'm not really into the music necessarily. Like it doesn't move me. So I wanted to write something that I would actually want to go see. And we had a reading in 2023, which was like a fully casted, 14 cast members, full reading on stage, with the actors had the scripts in their hands, but it was it was like you were watching it for real, even though it was just a plain stage with chairs. And one of my wife's friends, shout out to my wife Lachey, who's in the cast, one of her friends brought her boyfriend, and he kicked and screamed the whole train ride. He did not want to go. He's like, I don't like this type of stuff. I'm not into this. She's like, just come with me, please. So they go after the show. This guy walking up to me, yo. She's like, yeah. He was complaining,
hating the whole time.
So I feel like this story is going to resonate with people like me who aren't necessarily into Broadway or aren't necessarily into theater per se or musicals per se. This is a different journey, and you're going to appreciate it.
Yo, Masta Ace, we love you, brother. Thank you for continuing to be great. Thank you for reaching out and wanting to share this with our audience too, man. The falling season, go to Ace's page, Masta Ace Picks, MastaAcePics, and get that link in the bio. You can watch it at the crib. You can show up at the Yotel right there on, what is it, 57th Street?
It's on 42nd and 10th.
42nd and 10th.
Yep.
Yeah.
42nd and 10th. There you go. Ace, love you, bro.
Love you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. See you soon.